The reason why gang stalkers come around target individuals is because they want to suck your soul energy derived from remote human experiments, MK Ultra people, and other, everyday, average, normal people, and just about anybody who's unique people, different from other individuals. The gang stalkers suck the life up out of people to maintain their own existence. They want target individuals to pay attention to them, and the reason why they want people to pay attention to them and target individuals, remote human experiments and experimentees, and MK Ultra people, and average everyday men and women, is because they are, they're dead. They all hollow in the inside. They're a bunch of dead, empty, vessels who's just walking around harassing people, and their life is miserable without target individuals. They make their living off of the targeted individuals, and such as for example, they continue to put a lot of negativity into the target individual's life, so that way they can make themselves feel better and greater than that person that they have singled out to be abused 24/7 on a day-to-day basis. And these people, believe me, trust me, they have nothing better to do other than to sit up there and waste their time 24/7. My own experiences, I have woken up, the gang stalkers, triangulate, and they try to wake up with me, and then they continue to assault me, voice to skull, via voice to skull, and from the time when I go to sleep, and they still do the same thing, and it's nothing but hours wasted. These people have no life. They have no soul inside them. They just all dead and empty inside. When I listen to them, they sound dead. They sound very hollow. These people are, the type of people who are very self-destructive, suicidal people. That's the reason why they say they want the target individuals to kill their own self, because they already dead inside. You see what I'm saying? And they have no, there's nothing emanating inside of them. Their energies, the color of the aura of their energy is very dark. They have nothing going for them, you see? So they vamp off and suck the life force up out of the target individuals, remote human experiments, and including MK Ultra individuals, and also empaths, you see? You understand me? So they drain the energy, right? And then they try to build themselves up, because they don't have anything that's inside of them that produces naturally up on an innate level to produce a type of energy that makes other people excited, and also that naturally makes their own self excited. You see what I'm saying? They're dead people, okay? They're dead people. And we all know that the gang stalkers are headed for hell, at least most of them anyways. I do believe that some of the gang stalkers can be saved, and they can go to heaven, but they have to make that choice themselves. But the thing is that the United States of America is obsessed with their own self, and they in love with their own self, and they in love with with money, so they bow down and worship the government and money itself, and they don't care about people. Every time when they eat food, food is genetically modified, and once they take in that food, it makes them hollow, because you see, that that food that they take in is it is syntheticized. You see, anything that's genetically modified affects people. It affects the chemistry and the level of production, even the brain itself. You see, and affects everything in totality. And then this is some of the things that causes a person to be heartless towards a person. And then I have came across a website, and I have read the thing. I haven't read the whole thing yet, but it's a nice read, and it has something to do with gang stalking confessions, right? And then the gang stalker have joined a you know these citizens, so called, and then they become gang stalkers to harass people. You see, and the point I want to make about that is that these gang stalkers, I personally believe that, I know it's by choice that they have done that, but I personally believe that they're being forced to do these type of things, because at any point in time, when they know that there's nothing that's inside of that person, the person haven't done anything, I personally believe that they are being forced to do these type of things against target individuals. I think they're being forced I think some of the gang stalkers are being forced to do these type of things. There is modern day slavery in the United States of America that exists, that most people do not recognize. That one of the forms of modern day slavery is a remote, invisible radio frequency slavery, and they manipulate situations and events and people, and then they distort and manipulate information and what that person sees, what that person think, and make everybody else believe that lie. And they use these electronic, alchemical sorcery, electronic machines, and everything else they got at hand to manipulate everything in totality. And that modern day slavery does exist, and they try to keep it secret. They try to make you think that what the person is talking about is just some nutty conspiratorial nonsense that's all made up and fabricated and nothing but lies, when in reality that the people who experience these type of things do know that this type of modern day slavery does exist, and it's in an invisible form. Okay, it's an invisible form, and there's a lot of individuals who don't really actually talk about these type of things, sadly. The people, normal everyday citizens, are being pressured. They're being manipulated and bullied. I played a video game called Tourum Online, and I had a discussion with one of the individuals on the internet. As a matter of fact, it was multiple individuals, and they happened to be teenagers, and they said that they have been bullied. Okay? And I gave them encouragement. And that's also another reason why I haven't been making any videos lately. Besides, I did actually got a little bit bored and start doing other things. Um, I gave them encouragement. I was even teaching them about um, these type of people they come across. You see? So, by the way, I am, doing something new. I'm using an app that is called the Screen Recorder, right? The Screen Recorder, and I'm also using Google Map, and I'm using those to record gang stalking activity, and I want to show you what I was doing. Okay, some of the YouTube videos is gonna come down. I'm gonna take them off my YouTube channel since my ideals have been perfected 100%, and now I'm done with experimenting with my ideals. Now I have a couple of more ideals that I have got going for me to uh, to catch the gang stalkers in their act. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Google Map to show you what I'm, turn on the, I'm going to turn on the location, and I'm going to show you what I do on a day-to-day basis, and show you where I go in the Augusta, Georgia area, and show you the little, the thing that's up on the map. That'll be me moving all over the place, and I'm also going to screen record that, and also use that other thing to record what people do. So you'll get a three-piece combo. You get three combinations of three different things happening simultaneously. So you'll be able to understand what goes on in Augusta, Georgia, and the gang stalkers have went quiet. They're really in fear right now. Like I actually said before, now they ain't really saying nothing much, and they hiding like the cowards like I thought they was. You see what I'm saying? They're not really saying much, and they're not really doing much. They just quiet right now, like I thought what was gonna happen. And so now, when I do these type of things, the only thing I really need right about now, I wish they did have this, is a voice disco detector. We really need one of those. We need a voice disco detector, and to display the visual of what's happening to target individuals, and to record that up on a screen. What you call it? Okay, it's called the screen recorder, right? And to show you what's happening with with what I'm going through right now. And I wish they would have developed that for target individuals. Even though this is a crude like type of method that I'm using, and yeah, but modern day slavery exists in many different forms. I do believe what that I have actually have read in the Bible. I think we're technically headed towards which the Freemasons are trying to establish, and I'm gonna be making more YouTube videos. I'm sorry for the delays and stuff.